Welcome to day 7. Yay! So these next 3 days are going to be super powerful for the heart. So the heart is super important. Today is called heart focused. And really your heart center is your energy center. It's this power center, and it's meant to be fully tapped in and felt and expressed. And a lot of the times in many people I see, and what you can probably draw from your own experience, is that sometimes we feel like our heart is super guarded, super just, I don't want to feel that, or I'm not vulnerable with that person, or we look at our emotions as being negative, where it's just like if I feel like I'm a highly emotional person, or if I'm really empathic and I feel all these emotions, we can sometimes consider this as a weakness. And many people's experience, it's like, oh, why are you being so sensitive kind of situations. And really, that is actually where the power is in that sensitivity, and is in that connection, and that really strong connection within the heart space. So this is our portal center of where we can get a lot of our information. And this is the center that we want to make our decisions from. So we can feel this like gut feeling of intuition in our stomach space, but we can also have such a huge directional pull with the heart. And when we start to question that, when we try to rationalize things and make decisions from the brain, that's when we start to meet this resistance, discount what our heart is really trying to lead us towards. And that's where we can have this misalignment in direction of places that we're going, or things that we should be doing but aren't doing because it doesn't make sense. Now, this might resonate for a lot of people because obviously we live in societies that making decisions because they make sense makes sense. So anytime that you try to go against the grain with that, you're going to meet with a lot of resistance within yourself and with other people too. So heart focused is really opening up that conversation to bringing back the focus of the heart space, and of reassuring you that that is a power center. Anything that you're feeling, anything that's coming up, is for a reason. And it is not to discount, oh, I can't believe I'm feeling this again, or I'm so emotional. The emotions are coming up for reasons. And it is important to focus on those emotions that the heart is trying to, hey, look at this, or bring your attention to. So we want to kind of shift our gaze rather, towards, not just thinking of things and processing things through the brain. That is a really great processor that we have in this human vessel, but it's not where we get our, divine intelligence, or, it's not where we stay connected. It's not our connection piece. It's our human piece to help process things. So when we connect to the heart space, that is where we actually get our, downloads or connections, or our knowing is located in that heart. So this transmission is going to help you open that up. A lot of people have created walls, barriers, or even like the heart feels like a block of ice, and we really are distancing ourselves from feeling anything because it feels safer. It feels like I can handle life that way. And it's really to help thaw that heart space and really let yourself drop into that. So I encourage you, if you can, close your eyes and put your hand on your heart as you're listening to this, and really start to feel what you're feeling right now. Check in with your body, check in with your emotions, let any kind of release happen, any kind of memories or triggers or anything, just let them rise. Keep your hand on your heart, let them rise. And when this is done, I'll direct you, but when this is done, really start to take note of what did come up. And what did come up is specifically for a reason. It's not by chance. So don't judge anything that is coming up for that reason. Don't scuff it off, or don't think that it wasn't enough. Whatever comes up is meant to come up in this time, and just let it rise. And I encourage you to then just explore where is that located in your emotions. If it's memories, see where you need to revisit and give that some love and some attention. And you can do this through journaling about it. You can meditate on it. You can talk to your guides about it, help call in your angels to help heal this aspect if it feels really overwhelming. So just put your hands on your heart, and here we go. Urististe kitra usumu kitra kitiri sisharatri no kotere sekishitro no koshe seratri no to katra mo estaratai ushisterat kitishuweti kara shutoetrai uruto sukotra mato kotere sistaratri sekiteri tro mo etrai hayetra stoi katra mo shisekara trai sukoetrai shitakai tro mo to esetrai uitere sekiteri shisekadro mo kotre shitramo to kotrai trasitrai troi Ushi sarata kashuto ano kwashadra moto kitri katrai. Oi taramo ushi sarata kidratro oi tratri kitri. Hai tras ketrono etrai sakaro to es stramoe. Ushi tramo shtrai to koi shtrai koi trai sikaro estrai. Oi tredramo tretras ratratri sukotrai mana kitri dras toe. Ai tratra cu tres sere tres dradron che tres sto che trai se tenido mo trai oi tras kai tras sto che trai ros che mo tre tres quattro tre mo ter cates trai. Really good. Keep your hands on your heart and just continue to release, just moving all that energy through, de-thawing that heart space, letting yourself feel again. Really empowering yourself to being like, no, my emotions are really safe for me to feel. It's important for me to feel. And I'm bringing attention back into this space and ramping up the portal of information and connection. And just go back to trusting your knowing, trusting what you're feeling, trusting what you're moving through right now is exactly what you're supposed to be moving through right in the exact moment that is happening. So you're not behind, you're not ahead, you're not in the wrong space, you're not feeling things over again where you're like, oh my gosh, why am I doing this again? It's coming up for a reason, and it's coming up to heal, and it's coming up for your divine expansion. So trust that what comes through with no judgment. Give it love, sit with it, be with it. Ushisakatari shano koteri sakatari tute sikitrai. Ushisara trusquatra mank ushisarati pretira sakatra. Hui sakatra usha uyamakatrai. See? Really good. Really, really good. So these next few days might feel really heart heavy. Any kind of emotions coming up, resurfacing, things that you may need to bring attention back to. And do this with so much love, so much grace, so much compassion for yourself. And it is okay, anything that comes up. And what we want to do is healthily rise that through and feel it in such a way where you are present with it. We're not running from anything that's coming up. We're not avoiding feeling it by any substances or any way that you try to bury or not feel things. We're not doing anything else but sitting with what you're feeling. So kind of feel into that the next few minutes, just see how that feels in your body, within your heart, see what comes up and work through that. So this is going to be really powerful next few days to connect to this center and to really open up our knowing through that heart space. So I hope you have an amazing day, and I'll see you tomorrow.